at the end of this, the knob goes on the top of the lid, and I'll drill a small hole in the top of the lid. I actually have a scrapbooking punch that might work, and I won't even have to use a drill. So I'm going to try that. And then this will go on top of the lid, and then I have an inexpensive pair of lights, and I am going to paint this jar, actually. I'm going to paint Daisy. I have sitting out here is this Goof Off. It says adhesive gunk removal gel. I will tell you that originally I thought about drawing something on this first, and then I decided that I would freehand paint. So I wanted the drawing that I had drawn on here with permanent marker off. I just sprayed a little bit of this and it came right off. So this is good stuff. I like this. Okay, so next off, I'm going to paint on the jar. Now, okay, so to start off with, I'm just going to make the center of my flower. Kind of just go in here and make kind of a little circle and kind of leave some paint in there so it's kind of like a texture. Then I'm going to take my square brush. Okay, I'm going to take the square brush, and I want to show you this. Here's this. And I am just going to dip into the gray a little, and I'm going to dip into the white a little. Okay. And then to do the petals, you start off with, you do them at your 12 o'clock. There's my 12, my 3, my 6. Actually, that'd be my 9, wouldn't it? And then here's my 6. So I've got that there. Okay. And then next I'm going to fill those in. And so I'm going to do another one here. Right. I'll do another petal here. And do one here. And then do one here. There. So the beauty of using paint is that I can look at this and go, is that the size that I want on the entire jar? And it's pretty good. I'm good with that. So I'm going to leave that one there and then do another one. And the idea here is that I'm probably going to do a couple different coats so that they come out with, so I can do more than one layer on the glass. Okay, and then I have number 2. So there's number 1 and there's number 2. So I'm just going to keep going around and doing my daisies. So again, I have my gold paint here. So I'm going to dip into the middle of the gold again. And I'm going to put another one right here on the jar. Another one right there. There we go. You can make noises. That's always good. Toot, 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 toot. And then I'm going to, there we go. I'm going to dip into the white again. And just a little corner of the gray. Okay. And then I'm going to push out. just a helpful tip. One of the things that I like to do is I save containers from things. I think this was from like a Cool Whip container or a butter container. And sometimes, you use the container and then you have these lids left over. And instead of throwing it out the first time, I hang on to them because they make really good mixing trays for paint. Okay, now you may be asking yourselves, what is that big thing she has? This is a big punch. Now, you probably won't have one of these at home, and that's okay. I got it for free from my sister who loves me. She let me have this, and it's a scrapbooking punch, but it's really good for punching a hole in the top of my lid. Now, if you don't have one of these big punches at home, what could you use to punch a hole in the top of the lid? That's right. You could use a hammer and a nail or screws to punch the hole in the top of the lid. Okay, so I have my little screw on the bottom side of the jar lid, and I have my drawer pull on the back side, and I'm just going to use my screwdriver.